What's good, guys? It's your boy CJ, and today we gotta talk about the Wuthering Waves 3.3 anniversary. There's a lot of controversy going around. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was supposed to stream the anniversary, but I did an 11-hour stream on another channel playing a different game, and I was like, I'm gonna take a 30-minute nap before the dev stream, and I just died. I woke up, and it was a shitstorm. Let's be honest. The Wuthering Waves community is completely divided regarding the 3.3 dev stream. Now, there are the people that will say W Kuro, W Wuwa, greatest of all time. There are the people that will say F Kuro, worst game ever. And then there are the CJs and normal people of the world that will say the good, the bad, that will tell you what they like, what they don't like. And at the end of the day, if they enjoy Wuthering Waves, they will continue to play because the game is good. But let's actually talk about what I want to talk about today, which is the anniversary. Now, I went on YouTube and it was quite interesting, chat. So we have a whole bunch of videos out here, right? Wuwa's second anniversary is a joke from Use. Then we got Pharaoh's over here. Are you serious, Kuro? Then we have Tunda. Wuwa's second anniversary is a complete flop. The worst adversary in Gacha. And then we had the Gacha cast. Shout out to Gacha Smack and every single one of these CCs that got, invited to the cast. I just want to say something. At this point, yo, appreciate you for the 5 gifted. I love you. At this point, I had no idea what the hell was going on. I had just woken up, gotten out of bed, crusty-eyed and everything. And I just saw that on my feed, bro. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? What? Yo, I got out of bed. I looked at my phone, all excited. I was so excited because y'all know I love Hiyuki. Like, I would legit suck a fart out of Hiyuki's ass. Pause. Respectfully. With that said, I turned on my phone, I looked on YouTube, and I was like, whoa. This is the opposite of what I was expecting. Why is everybody taking a shit on Wuwa? What's going on? So, like, I had no idea, bro. I legit had no idea. So, I did my due diligence, chat. I did my due diligence, okay? I went through, I peeped a little bit of these videos. I watched the, 13-minute, recap video that, Wuthering Waves dropped regarding their, anniversary. And I also watched the stream. I did skim through it. I jumped through the stream. But I watched most of it, right? I watched almost everything. I got the whole context out of everything. And it was at this point that I was like, damn, we kind of got to talk about it because some people are kind of upset. I watched a little bit of this podcast. It was interesting. There was some good stuff going on in here, some opinions. Some people had ideas, takes, all of that. At the end of the day, whether you agree or disagree with one of these creators' opinions, you got to understand that they're still putting themselves out there in front of thousands of people giving their opinions. And if you disagree with someone's opinion, that's fine. It ain't going to hurt you at the end of the day. With that said, though, there was somebody that didn't really like this podcast here, ladies and gentlemen. There was somebody. There was this little troll in the internet that did not like this year podcast. So let's go ahead and see what he had to say real quick before we continue. Let me go ahead and move my camera. Let me move my camera out the way. Yup, there you go. The fetus himself.
They got a podcast going on right now. Okay, yeah, I already know this shit. I already know this shit is gonna be a disaster. You got the 2 podcast assassins over here. Jenna already looks like he's about to go re-roll. Okay, yeah, no, this is. And then you got Mr. Pokey as well. Oh God. Oh fucking God. Yeah, no, okay. I already know this shit is a fucking disaster. I already know this shit is a fucking disaster. Holy fuck. Yeah, no.
It's a disaster. You have a bunch of CCs, some chill people in here. Nobody's out here going crazy. I see a few people smiles over here. Gacha Smack seems to be enjoying himself. They're just talking, bro. They're just chilling. And this man has to go in here and call it a disaster. You know what's really funny? He's called every single podcast that these creators have done, disaster. He called the Blazion podcast disaster. He calls the Captain Cabinets podcast disaster. He calls the Gacha Smack podcast disaster. And you know why? It's because he doesn't get invited, bro. This man really in the cup chair in the corner, just mad as hell, bro. He just mad as hell that he doesn't get invited, bro. That shit is so funny. And yo, listen, I'm also not in the podcast, but hey, I just got done with an 11-hour stream and I was sleeping, okay? Maybe if I was live, I could have been there, but at the end of the day, even if I wasn't, it's just funny that the Wuwa guy didn't get invited to the Wuwa podcast. That's all I'm saying, man. Homie can stay in his cuck chair. Let's go ahead and see what else he got to say.
Get me the fuck out of there, bro.
What do you mean get you out of there? You weren't even invited in the first place. Are you hating from outside the room? You can't even get in, bro.
Holy shit. Yeah, get me the fuck out, bro. You got Ryuku, Mr. Pokey, and Genizet on the same podcast.
You know what would have been funny, though? Like, I ain't even gonna lie. If I was in the podcast, he would have had all his ops in one podcast, bro. He would have had all his ops. And one thing he can say is that yours truly is a podcast assassin. Like, he likes to call everybody else, bro, because we out here know how to yap, bro. But that's just fucking funny. That's so
what
funny.
A fucking disaster.
Yo, side note, have y'all ever noticed that Saint Tontus's fingers look like Vienna sausages? Like, them motherfucking fingers are like mad small and stubby, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to throw shade. Motherfucker got Vienna sausage fingers, bro.
Holy shit, that's a fucking disaster.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my lord.
Oh, shit.
Hey. As far as I'm concerned, they better be glazing it. Hey.
As far as he's concerned, the CCs in that podcast better be glazing it. Oh, shit. He said they better be glazing Kuro, bro. Otherwise, Saint Tontus is going to go after them.
As far as I'm concerned, they better be glazing the shit out of it. Look, they removed all the stuff that was super predatory. Look, guys, they removed all the stuff that's super predatory. No more.
Yo, why is he wearing a suit? I just realized that. Why is he wearing a suit, chat? Motherfucker's wearing a suit and he has no pants and socks on with a Nike hat, bro. And he hasn't showered. That's crazy.
Anniversary banners. You
ain't gonna tell me he showered when he has an untrimmed, ugly-ass looking mustache and his hair is all fucking frizzy and shit. That motherfucker's dirty, smelling like fucking dirty-ass hot Cheetos with a suit on. That's insane, bro. That's actually insane.
Look, guys, they listen. Guys, they listen.
Okay, so hold on, chat. I wasn't watching Titty Tontus. Was he glazing the stream this much? Where he's saying that everybody else better be glazing it or something? Like, I don't know the context. I don't know why he's saying that to these CCs. You know what I mean? I don't know. But why does he sound like he's glazing the hell out of it? I mean, maybe it is that good. I have my takes that I'll give you in a second.
Jenna got what he wanted, right? Hey, they all got what they wanted, bro.
What the fuck? Smack on crack cocaine? That is a crazy thing to have on your... Oh, yeah, because Saint Tontus back in the day was saying that Smack was on crack on his fucking... Or he was going to use that as a fucking thumbnail title or something. That's crazy that you even allow that shit on there. But you like him, right? That's crazy.
Hey,
yo, what up, Punch?
Hey, none of them should be upset. Smack was one of the people that bitched about the number of anniversary banners. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he bitched about those too.
Oh, he definitely going at Smack at this point. I didn't know he had gone at Smack's podcast or anything until this morning.
I'm pretty sure he called them. Hey, I'm pretty sure they called the Hey.
Bro, shut the fuck up. This man's saying A like 20 times. All right, so Saint Tontus was pretty mad about it. Now, there's a lot of other people that had shit to say regarding this on social media. So here we have this guy. Sorry, guys, but Wuwa's second anniversary is so mid. No free character, no 1x character rerun. Overall, 6 out of 10. Did they manage to do worse than the first anniversary? What do you guys think? Did they do worse than the first anniversary? Or was the first anniversary worse than this one? Less pulls than last anniversary. Is that true? I don't know. I don't do them pull counts. rerunning major events from last anniversary, which I'm guessing they're referring to the Cube event. Only gameplay optimization being frame generation for expensive phones. No anniversary banner. No good quality of life. Only good thing being rerun of an old game mode, which is Elusive Realm, and I love Elusive Realm. Yeah, it's looking kind of crazy. Now, there's one very specific thing though that I wanted to talk about, and this is this next topic before I give you guys my personal opinion, okay? And it's this take right here from Marco Meatball, okay? He posed a good question. He said, I have a genuine question. Why do people expect to be rewarded or gifted for playing a game? This phenomenon still throws me off. I have never played a game before that gave me a gift for playing it, especially when I didn't pay for something. It's something I think I've only seen in gacha games circuit. Again, genuinely asking. So he's not attacking. He's not doing nothing disrespectful. He's just genuinely setting up a question, right? Like, I play a lot of games that are live service, MMO, free-to-plays, and I don't really see that in any other games unless I'm forgetting something, okay? So I want to take this moment to answer his question. He has a genuine question. I want to answer his question, okay? So first off, I also play a lot of games. I play a lot of MMOs and live service games, and a lot of them do anniversaries, and they give you free shit, okay? So they'll give you like skins, or they'll give you a weapon. We could talk about a lot of games, World of Warcraft, Warframe, RuneScape, Elder Scrolls, and you guys can probably go ahead and shoot out a bunch of games that give out free stuff. But I feel that the sentiment of entitlement from free-to-play players is always there when it comes to gacha games. We know this. We know gacha players are very entitled. But I feel that there's a very specific moment where you could say that a lot of those players have the right to be asking for something, or at least expecting something. And if we even remove the players out of the equation, I feel that there is a very specific moment with any gacha game or any live service game where the developers should take that extra step to show how grateful they are to the people playing their game. That's all I'm saying. And why does it always have to be people that didn't pay? Why is the emphasis on people that didn't pay for something? Let's be real. A game like Wuthering Waves, we can throw in all the big gachas in here, Genshin, Arknights Enfield, whatever. They're all making like 20, 30, 40, 50 million dollars a month that we know of. They could be making more. So it's not just about the people that didn't pay for something, but there is a lot of people that clearly paid for stuff, right? I'm one of the people that has paid for stuff, whether it's me or my community. We have actually, our account, chat, our account, right? I've gone out of my way, and I have quite a few characters that, dare I say, have a little bit of investment. Not a lot of investment, just a little bit of investment, right? So if we're looking at it from that point of view, right? People that take the time to invest into the game, actually put time into the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, just a little bit of time. I feel that if we really go back to talk about this, the anniversary is the perfect time for these multi-million-dollar companies to actually look at their player base and say, you know what? We've made $500 million this year from you guys. Have this for free. Have a free character. Have this extremely hyped, brand new, never seen before, completely from the ground up game mode that is going to give you some new shit. Oh, we're losing out on making $10 million this month because we gave out so much free shit. So what? The next several months of the year, they're going to make a lot of money. So this particular sentiment of expecting something for free during an anniversary, not only does it go with the genre of gacha gaming, where all of the gacha games usually give some really good stuff during the anniversary, but it also has to do with the fact that there is a lot of people that spend money on these games. Precisely why they make so much money every month. So they kind of expect some sort of gratitude from the company. Not saying that Kuro didn't show gratitude, just saying that is why people expect free stuff. Because there are people that do spend money. whether it's $5 a month throughout the year, whether it's $10, whether it's thousands of dollars, right? So at the end of the day, whether you give out a free standard banner character, a 1.0 character, a 1. Or a 2.0 character, in the grand scheme of things, it ain't really gonna fuck you over like that, especially with like 1.0 units where most of them are not really that popular apart from like Shorekeeper and maybe some other ones that have a little bit of popularity, but they could have done that, right? They could have done that. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm in this patch, regardless of what happened, I'm in this patch for one thing and one thing only. I don't know about y'all. But there's one thing that has me interested in this patch. I see two things, but there's one thing that has me really interested in this patch, and that is the character that I personally have been the most excited for since the launch of Wuthering Waves. And that is none other than Hiyuki. She looks absolutely insane. That is literally all that I care about when it comes to this podcast, chat. That is all I want to see. That is all I want to do. And everything else to me was extra because I want Hiyuki and I want her now, okay? That's all I'm saying, chat. With that said, though, I'm going to give you guys my take regarding the anniversary. First off, there are several sentiments that I want to talk to you guys about. And the first one being is, people keep saying that the anniversary is dog shit. I think that at the end of the day, any anniversary where they're giving us stuff, it's fine. That's where the entitlement comes in. Like, we're getting free shit. We should be happy. But also, I think it's fine to feel disappointed, underwhelmed, and unhappy with the anniversary. Completely fine. Like the other person said over here, bro. I believe it was this one. Or this one? No, it was this one, right? I don't know if it's true that we're getting less pulls. Maybe not. I don't know. Rerunning a major event from the last anniversary, even though it's cool, personally, to me, seems lazy. Even if it has some changes to it, I feel that they could have done an entirely new anniversary event because it's a company that makes hundreds of millions of dollars. So I understand people being, you know, like, I mean, the Cube event, again, it is what it is, right? There's no anniversary banner. Recently, people were upset. You know, one of them being the Goblin, St. Tontes, and he was shitting on Arknight's Enfield rerun banner for 1.2, which is going to feature some good characters and then a standard banner unit, which, by the way, is also really good. And even though that banner is optional, it has a guaranteed ticket at the end, which is really cool. And I think people were kind of expecting an anniversary banner, right? A little bit different. Maybe it could have been 2.0 units. Maybe it could have been the most popular units. Maybe a banner with 2.0 units with guaranteed pity, with no 50-50. Something like that would have been interesting for a lot of people, okay? I think that's something that a lot of people would have enjoyed. Maybe a 2.0 banner rerun with, you know, your first go through, you don't lose your 50-50. It's guaranteed that when you get a, you know, a character, it's the character you're summoning for, okay? So when we look at all this, and then the rerun of the old game mode, Elusive Realm, we love Elusive Realm. Elusive Realm is one of the greatest modes ever, but we've played it. It might have been, you know, fresh, redone to a certain degree, but we've already seen it. We've already played it. So once again, I understand both sentiments. People and being grateful about the patch, and the people that are not happy about the patch. What I don't understand is why there are people that go after one another in the sense where they try to like diminish the other people's sentiment. Bro, if you're upset about this anniversary, I think you're completely valid on being upset. The anniversary, when you compare it to other anniversaries from other games that make 1/10 of the money that Wuthering Waves makes, it's lackluster. It seems like they didn't even care that much about the anniversary. They reran some of the events. They didn't have no fancy banners, no free unit, and you don't even gotta get a free unit. Just a banner without 50-50, is that too much to ask? Who knows? I think you're valid. The people that enjoy the patch, good, cool. But you know what I really find interesting? There's a lot of people that will shit on people that don't like the patch. Whereas the people that don't like the patch, they'll just say they're not pleased with the patch. Now, what do you guys think regarding the patch? Oh, there's one more thing actually that I want to say. A lot of people, yeah, exactly. The patch felt like an afterthought. The patch felt like an afterthought, bro. And there's one thing that I want to tell you guys, because y'all keep mentioning this. A lot of people say the 3.3 patch is good, but the anniversary is bad. Bro, it's the same patch, first off, right? It's the first patch. It's the same patch, right? It's the same patch. Now, when you look at the 3.3 patch, you have 2 characters, a story, and what else, bro? A map. Almost every patch has those same exact things. So, let's take those things out. What does 3.3 bring that is so good, outside of the anniversary, that is so good that you guys would say is a great patch? That is so good. I'm going to be real. The only thing that's holding up the 3.3 patch that much are those 2 massive things that are on my screen right now. If this character, maybe even Dania, wasn't in there, bro, if it was like the 3.3 anniversary with like maybe Sigrika, I think we'd be having a completely different conversation. I think we'd be having a really different conversation, bro. That's all I'm saying, right? So, what do you guys think regarding... Oh, yo, don't even get me started on the collabs. Those collabs are the most disgusting, cheap, ugly-looking collabs I've ever... Bro, the Sonic collabs they did looked good. The Sonic collabs they did looked hella good. How the hell did all the collabs they announced, most of them have like nothing on the big part of the bike? On the big part of the bike, there is nothing. They just got like some little pictures in like the back of the bikes, bro. Y'all seen that? Bro, those, yeah, the bike liveries look like, bro, they look so cheap. Bro, don't even get me. Have you guys seen the picture of the Haikyuu collab? I'm not gonna be like the guys out here. Oh, look, they're using AI. I don't give a fuck if they use AI. But the picture of the main character from Haikyuu, when they featured it, bro, that shit looks like it was an AI picture. That motherfucker's clipping through the net. Y'all seen that? Bro, I'm just gonna show you guys. Hold on. Y'all ain't gonna look at me and tell me these bikes don't look like shit. Hold on. And I swear, I'm not trying to hate on it, bro. That is absolutely not what I'm trying to do. I'm glad they're doing collabs. That's pretty cool. But, bro, where are these doo-doo-ass looking collabs, bro? Where are the collabs? Bro, right here. Right here, bro. Like, let's be honest. Once again, not trying to hate on... It's not the collabs that I'm hating on. The collabs are lit. I'm hating on... Bro, it feels like everything was an afterthought. Let me just show you. This is the Kaiju number 8 collab. I will fight anybody right now in my chat that tells me this bullshit. What is this? What the fuck is this? That shit got no... Bro. What the fuck? That better not be finished, bro. That better not be finished, and when it comes out, it actually looks better, bro. What the fuck? Like, bro. Bro, if they would have put, bro, Kafka right here, that would have looked so cool. Let's be honest. Are the Sonic bikes not better? The Sonic bikes look so much better. Bro, the Sonic bikes look so much better. Why the hell do they have nothing? See, maybe I'm tripping, chat. Maybe it's just the Kaiju number 8 that looks like this, okay? Maybe it's Kaiju number 8. Maybe it's just Kaiju number 8. That better be unfinished, because what the fuck is happening? Like, bro, that shit's trash. Let's be honest. Bro, I get they're free, but like, if you're gonna announce a collab, let me ask y'all something. Let me ask you something. How hard would it have been for them as a multi-million-dollar company to just put an Angry Bird here? Just a chicken, bro. Just a fucking chicken. Like, why is it white? Why is there nothing, bro? Why is there nothing going on there, bro? Like, that shit don't even look like nothing, bro. The Sonic skin looks the same. Oh, hell no. That's crazy. Hold on. I don't even know where to look at my skins because I don't even mess with my bike like that. I don't even be messing with my bike like that, bro. That's insane, bro. The Sonic skin does look the same. Oh, hell no. I didn't even get the whole Sonic skin collab. I'm not I'm not even going cap. But that's crazy to me, bro. Like, bro, you're doing collabs. You could barely tell. Like, bro, why would you rock that? Right? I just feel like it's lackluster from a company that makes this much money to announce these type of collabs and then do that. Like, why not just add something here, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally looks like an ad. Let me just ask y'all this. Did we not just get flying on our bikes? We did, right? Did we not just get flying on our bikes? If we were going to get flying on our bikes, why not just give us flying in the first place? Well, it's quite simple because when we fly on our bikes, we have a literal ad spot. It's a literal ad spot. That's it. You're flying around on a motherfucking billboard. Oh, the Persona skins were the ones with the side liveries? Were they? No, but those are the bot ones. Those are the paid ones. I don't remember, bro, because I can't see mine in here, bro. I didn't finish that event, so I don't know. I wasn't, like, playing when all that happened, bro. But it doesn't matter. I feel like if the first skins were ass, maybe they could have done better for these skins. But we go back to it, and it's like, bro, these bikes... Oh, my lord, bro. Bro! Look, all I'm saying is, they could have just made it a little bit better. I'm not saying, you know, Kuro Games is the worst thing of all time. All I'm saying is, for these collabs with all these IPs, they could have actually put in just a little bit more effort. And if anybody has a problem with that, I think you're fucked in the head, bro. Like, if you're a Kuro bot and you're mad because I'm saying, I think the collabs are great. I wish they would have put a little bit more effort into the bike liveries. That would have been cool. If you're mad at that, you literally suck your own dick. That's all I'm saying. Because these collabs look like shit, bro. Like, you got a little bit of a fucking paint job over here. Now, what the fuck is this picture? What, bro? Why is homie, bro? They had Bobby from the corner with Microsoft Paint do this picture. Because ain't no way you gonna tell me that a multi-million-dollar company really out here putting a picture that looks like that, bro. Why is homie clipping through the goddamn net like that? That's just crazy. Like, that shit is insane to me, bro. And I think that's the last one. Yeah, bro. This shit look ugly. Out of all the pictures they could have used for Haikyuu, they done this shit? Aight, bro. Aight, bro. Look. Don't even get me started on all the other skins, bro. On all the other random little things. Going back to what I was saying, because I legit, I'm gonna just treat y'all good. Bah, there you go. I'm gonna treat y'all good. I love Wuthering Waves. I'm still pulling Hiyuki. I'm going to do things to her that might not be legal in multiple countries, but I think she's fucking fire. I think she's great. I think she's holding down the hype for this patch. And when you look at it, there's expectations depending on the level of the person, right? And this is just the way I say it. You don't expect McDonald's to serve you in gold utensils, right? To give you a 5-star meal. But if you go to a 5-star restaurant, you expect a 5-star meal. That's what happens with Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves, it's a 5-star gacha game, if we're really being honest. Whether you hate Wuthering Waves, whether you're a hater of Kuro, whatever it might be, the reality of it, whether you like it or not, Wuthering Waves is at the top, at the peak of gacha games, along with other major titles like Genshin Impact, ZZZ, Arknight's Enfield. All of those games are peak in terms of design, how much money is put into them, and all of that crap. There's other good ones, other little gems out there, but these are like the peak of gacha gaming. So what do you expect when you have an anniversary? You expect a peak anniversary, okay? You simply expect something to be that good. And it just wasn't, bro. It just didn't deliver for me. And if Hiyuki wasn't in this anniversary, if this character right here wasn't in this anniversary, I probably wouldn't even be interested in the patch, if I'm being honest with you, bro. That might just be me. I'm still gonna hop in, but I'm not excited for anything, right? Even last year, I thought the Cube event, right? I thought the Cube event was unique, was interesting. But this time, I'm not excited because I've already played the Q event. I've already played Elusive Realm. I'm hyped that Elusive Realm is coming back, but I'm not like, holy shit, what is this brand new game mode? Right? That's my take. That's my take regarding that. And everything else, bro, it's just a regular old patch. It's not a great patch. It's just a normal patch from what we saw. Just 2 new characters, story, lore, and a new map, which hopefully all of that is great. Wuwa does a great job with its world building, with its like lore and all of that, so hopefully that's gonna be good. But yeah, y'all don't want me to talk about Mornier's skin, bro. As someone, before anybody says anything, before anybody says anything, okay? Before anybody says anything to me, bro. As someone that owns 4 out of the 5 skins in Wuwa, because this shit looks ugly, so I didn't buy this. This looks worse than her actual outfit. I mean, technically, most of these do. But as someone that has bought these other 3 outfits, I can tell you, I think Wuwa skins are kind of ass. Not because they're not gooner enough, but because I feel they're not unique enough. Like, they could do so much. It doesn't necessarily have to be about showing ass and titties, but they can make characters look really badass, right? They could put a little bit more effort into it. Right here, you have Homegirl holding a goddamn water gun, right? But they couldn't even do the little thing of adding a water gun skin to her weapon, right? So that's just my take, and I've bought them, and I'm probably gonna buy every skin that drops because I'm retarded. But the truth is, these skins aren't that good. This skin, why the fuck does she have all of this? Take all that off. Just let her on the bikini, bro. Zani's outfit, why the fuck she goes from office wear to casual wear? And I bought it, and I made a joke about this 5 months before it dropped. But the truth is, this skin is ass, bro. They could have given her like a cool outfit, bro. Something badass, or something like just different that didn't feel like she just pulled something else out of her closet and just went out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at PGR. And the reason I say this is because we have Punishing Gray Raven. And Punishing Gray Raven is absolutely peak when it comes to their outfits. Punishing Gray Raven has one of the best outfit games in all of gacha. So, Kuro, they could have added some of those outfits over here. That's all I'm saying, bro, regarding that particular topic, okay? Let's just be honest. So, when I look at this, and this has been the way that I talk about Wuwa since 1994, I love Wuthering Waves a lot more than the people that say they love the game. Even though right now, I have had a lot of people from my own community donate to my account. Like, I've been live and boom, $500 dono, and my community does help build my account. It's our account. I've been somebody that has spent a lot of time, a lot of money. I had my own account on Wuwa that got deleted after having everything, you know, invested on, and I built a new account, right? So with all that said, I really like Wuthering Waves. I really like the game. I really think it's good, but I do think that the player sentiment of them being upset regarding the anniversary, feeling lackluster, is absolutely valid. Bringing it down to attack people that are unhappy with the anniversary and calling them entitled is fucked up. Saying that why do they expect free shit if they don't pay for shit? So does that mean that I should be able to expect a lot of shit, right? Because my roster looks like this? I don't think it has anything to do with that, bro. I think it has something to do with the simple matter of, at the end of the day, the anniversary didn't deliver the hype that a lot of people were expecting to receive from it. The patch's still good. The patch is still great. And trust me, it has nothing to do with the heavies. It just is, bro. It's a little bit disappointed. I do hope they're better. And maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll get a free character for the 3.4 patch with the collab. I wouldn't hold my breath, though. But for now, guys, that's pretty much what I gotta say regarding this topic. Let me know in the comment section below what you think regarding the 3.3 anniversary. Was it good? Was it a disappointment? And at the end of the day, most of us that like Wuwa are still gonna play, and the ones that don't, won't. That's gonna be it for me. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.